it's a great adventure through a really colorful, exciting, bizarre world called the internet. And along the way, yes, the beating heart of the story is this story of this friendship between Ralph and Penelope, my character and Sarah Silverman's character. And they've been friends for all the time since the last movie, and they've been hanging out, causing mischief, and they start to get a little stir crazy, and they go off into the internet. And yes, their friendship is challenged and has growing pains, and they end up at a really beautiful place, though, by the end of the film. Both of them grow.
And obviously, John, the first film was so much about these characters learning who they were. How does that journey continue, and can you talk a little bit about what makes Sarah such a beautiful partner to have on that process?
Yeah, the first film they did learn who they were, and they found a friend. Each of them, their first friend. They were both outcasts in the first film. So in this one, we look at not what's it like to get a friend, what's it like to keep a friend, and what are you willing to do, and what do you do sometimes when you're feeling really too close to somebody, or at least you're too afraid to let them go. But it all works out. It all works out for Ralph and Penelope. And yeah, having Sarah work with, she really channels some kind of inner child when she plays this character, and it's really something to see it. We get to work together when we record together. So I'm looking at her, and it's Sarah, this grown woman, but this child's voice is coming out of her. It's really a beautiful thing. And both these characters are very innocent people, so it's really fun to explore.
Was it because what's quite unique as well is that you were acting against each other, which often doesn't happen in animation, does it? So did that help kind of help the performance really for both of you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Whether you think it's there in the film, I think there is an emotional bond between us in the film, and I think it can only be helped by being in the same room. And you can also improvise if you're in the same room, which you can't do when you're by yourself. Well, you can, but then someone has to match what you improvise. It's a mess.